All right. We are live. We are live. I'm gonna probably try to be live for about an hour and a half to about midnight. And today I want to play some Forza One. I don't know why. I mean, I need to finish the game. I haven't finished it in probably about 10 or 15 years. But I started a new profile and I wanted to play it again. But I really love this game. It's one of my favorite games on the original Xbox, and I want to play this now. Thing about this is I am testing something new on the stream, and it seemed like it's working okay. I don't see any issues as of yet, so that's a good thing. I want to see if I can stretch the chat a little bit. I can stretch it because the chat is a little bit off, but it's not too bad. Yeah, I just want to stretch it a little bit. And I think that might be the sweet spot right there. Oh yeah, that's that's really good. So if anybody come in and chat it kind of aligns with everything, so that's good. But I want to play a little bit of Forza, and just want to see if the audio is good. Audio is fine, and yeah. So I do have some other things coming down, like down the pipe. Like I'm still gonna do the sports stuff. That stuff is still gonna be going. I do want to get into more variety streams, and I think this is where I'm going to do more of the variety stuff. I know I got to finish Need for Speed Most Wanted. I will be finishing that up very soon, but I do want to do more things that I just feel like is more of a vibe. Like, look, I just want to play this game, so why not just stream it? Yesterday we did Bloody Roar. Bloody Roar is an excellent game. It just reminded me how good that game was. So I had fun doing that, and usually I'm just gonna just go with the flow for the most part on what we're doing here. So the weekends is probably where I'm gonna be doing the longer streams, but every night, let's say about an hour and a half. Once I put my son to bed or whatever, I can come up here around about 10 to 12, do a stream. Hopefully, you guys enjoy that. I do appreciate everybody who's been watching. You guys are awesome. So let me put this disc in. I am playing on the original Xbox. I'm playing with real hardware. There's no emulation here. And yeah, let's see if we can get this up and running. All right. So it's doing it again. So I am experimenting over here with the stream and see if the stream is okay. It's saying that I need to change the video resolution, but I don't see an issue with what I'm doing here. I don't see it doesn't look crazy. And I checked it yesterday and it was kind of the same. It didn't look bad, but it's all trial and error, right? I just want to make sure that I'm good because I'm gonna look at the stream while the game loads up. Here we go. Yeah, like I said, the stream looks fine. Yeah, it looks fine. And am I streaming at 14? I'm streaming at 1440p. It looks good. I wonder why I would say over here that it's an error that I need to change the resolution. It wants me to change it to 1080p, but I got everything configured for the 1440. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, it doesn't matter. I just want to make sure that it's good, and I mean, it looks good. So that's all that matters, right? Put this controller back on. And another thing about this, like I am using this with what is it? The M Classic. So I use the M Classic and run this straight through HDMI, and I didn't realize that. I mean, I already knew it looked pretty good, but I'm actually surprised how clean it is. It looks really clean, and so as of right now, this is awesome. I'm only 21% into the career, level 22. But another thing I want to do, I do want to start trying to stream in 4K. So that could be a thing going forward. I want to do that. I have capabilities of doing so. So hopefully that'll be a thing. But right now it's 1440p. So um, let me put my headset on so I can actually hear what's going on. Okay, here we go. So got my profile. All right. No, I don't need to go to garage. I need to finish with this Elise. That's eligible. I gotta. Okay. So I only did 1 of 3 here. I wonder if I got a gold in the first one. Okay, I got gold in the first one. So I gotta do Tokyo and Silverstone. Well, I could try these. I mean, I souped up my car fairly decent so it'll look like something. I mean, sort of drive like something. I don't see an issue with my screen. I just want to check it to make sure. Because the stats over here saying that it's poor, but from what I see on my own stream, it looks fine. Actually looks really good. Okay, so I'm the number 1 car. I got a Lotus Elise number 8. I think my car is slightly souped up, so that does help, right? That's a Vauxhall? Okay, they have a Vauxhall in this game. Oh yeah, this car moves really good. I can't remember what I did to this car, but I know I did something to it, and it looks, I mean, it's driving very well. Whoa, don't hit the wall. Okay. Car right behind me. I gotta watch out for this little, there's a very quick turn right here. Oh, that was too close. Oh, come on, y'all. Really? Get out of the way. Oh, they done made a mess of themselves. Yeah, that was like that sharp turn. I'm lucky I didn't hit the wall or nothing. I thought I hit the wall. Four seconds ahead. I mean, for a game that's 21 years old, this game looks incredible. Still to this day, this game looks great. Oh no! Oh, that sucks. I tore my car up. Look at that. I'm gonna catch you. I gotta catch you. He might get away from me. He might get away from me. He is flying. Yeah, my steering is jacked up too because of that wreck. Maybe I can catch him if he doesn't turn this on his sharp turn correctly. Yeah, but my steering is jacked up, so my speed is not going to be there. Probably going to end up getting second place here. Yep. Ah! No, I got to at least get third, right? Dang, I messed up trying to get too aggressive. Well, yeah, I tore the front of my car up. Oh my goodness. Still in 4th place though. I can't even steer correctly. So that's gonna put me in 4th place. I get some money for that, but love to get a trophy. I don't know how much money they're gonna take away from me for the damage. Oh, look at that damage. So I'm not saving that replay. Look at that. I only got 1261. They took 1500 from the damage. Body 64%, drive line, steering, all that's messed up. Didn't get much of nothing on that one. Not bad though. Still wasn't too bad. Let's see if I can go to Silverstone. Step over to Silverstone. Maybe I could do a little bit better on that one, on this one. All right, so I messed up on the first one. Let's see if I can get back on this one. I don't have those crazy turns, so I should be all right on this one. I didn't know that turn was gonna be that sharp. I mean, I saw it, but I didn't see it. What's going on, Jared Green? How you doing, bro? Where's the turn? Oh, there it is. I think I got my headset on, my headphones on backwards. The audio is backwards in my ears. All right, one more lap. I need some more headset. I need another headset anyway. May try to buy one this weekend. Depends on the price. All right, well, since it's more open road, I'm driving a lot better than on Tokyo. Because Tokyo, oh my goodness, I messed up on one turn and it cost everything. This one is a much smoother drive. Good turn. Been a clean run for the most part. So I should get first place on this one, so we should be good. Should be good on this one. Yeah, man, I love this game, Zenith. I absolutely love this game. There we go. So we bounce back after going in fourth place on the last run. We take the first place on this one. No damage. Very clean race. Very clean race. No damage at all. Can't beat that. What? I wonder what car I do win if I do get all if I get all gold in this. What car is that I win? A Lancia? Yeah, I can care less about that. I'll go back to it another time. RX-7 versus Supra. What kind of Supra do I have? Let me see. Okay, I got the 98. Wait a minute. Oh, it's a 95. I was about to say, like, wait a minute. They're like two Supras. Okay. So I got the twin turbo. I got the Mazda. I'm definitely gonna run with the twin turbo if I do this. Absolutely. I'll run this one. Oh, what do we win? Oh, how many races is this? 4? I'll get the Mazda. Okay. Yeah, after losing that first, I don't want to go back and play Tokyo. Yeah, I got in 4th place on that last one, so I'll double back and get that another time. I love the Supra. The Supra's pretty good. Hold on. Somebody hit me up on that. Hold on. That's funny. All right, let's go. So I got the best car in this. Oh yeah, well I souped this one up a little bit too. So yeah, I should fly on this one. With this car, like, I souped this car up a while back. This thing is moving. Jesus Christ. It's almost not fair, but they're right behind me, so it's not like I'm smoking them. I just gotta stay on my P's and Q's. Well, I'm gonna see what you said in a second. Hold on. Just played Final Fantasy 16. Yo, I have that game. I need to play it. I bought it and I have not played it yet. I got it on the PS5 and it's just sitting over there. I have not played it. And I said I was going to, and I just never got around to it. That is definitely a game I'm gonna have to jump on. Because I found that game for like, it was dirt cheap. I found it physical for, whoa, man, come on, don't hit me. Oh, we caused the accident back there. I bought the game for like $19.99 physical within like a couple of weeks after it was released. I can't remember where I bought it from, but they was just like giving it away. This car got a lot of power to it, man. I'm barely hitting the gas and I am moving. Like I gotta roll off. Oh my goodness. Like one thing, I don't need to hold down the analog stick. That's one, like the analog trigger, I do not need to hold that down. I gotta remember that. But this thing moves just fine. It's like you press down the gas all the way, so. Matter of fact, after I finish, well, I'm still playing Ninja Gaiden, but I might just add that to my my rotation and just go ahead and start Final Fantasy 16. I think I'm gonna do that because I'm almost done with Ninja Gaiden 1 anyway. He said the soundtrack is amazing. I've heard a lot of people say that they love the soundtrack on it. I haven't, like I said, I haven't listened to it yet. I'm gonna have to get on it. But that was a pretty good lap. I'm getting used to driving this thing now because I'm hitting these turns a little bit better. Oh, there we go. Another good lap. Well, this ain't gonna be a good lap at there. Hit the brake kind of hard right there. Oh, good recovery, good recovery. He like right behind me. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, he done got aggressive. He's not. I hit him on the straightaway right here. Get away from him. All right, that was a good run. Good run. Good run. I'm playing the demo first. I heard still win. OST had to pause the game and wind up, listen on repeat. Really? Wow. It must be good. You've been playing it. I mean, listening to it for that long. I got a damage penalty. What I hit? My engine? Yeah, I'll probably hit the engine a little too hard. Level 23. Okay. 50% off. All right, sounds good. All right, so we got that. We got Rio, New York, in Tokyo. Oh, back to Tokyo circuit again? I really don't want to go back to Tokyo. Let's do Rio de Janeiro. That's fine. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think they put this track back in like Forza 6 or something. I don't think this was in Forza 5, but I think it was in Forza 6. It might be in Forza 7 as well. But I think they put this track back in Forza 6. There's a sharp turn up there. Oh no! You gotta be careful going around that turn. Be careful on a couple of these turns. Well, there's only 2 laps on this one. I don't know why I thought it was more than that. This is such a good looking game, man, for 2005. I got 1 lap in. Damn, where is everybody? It's another solid run right here. A little bit of damage over there. Yeah, look like I'm gonna win this one. They're 3 seconds up behind me. I should get this one. Oh no! Boom! Ouch! Tore my car up. Not paying attention. I'll still get the victory though, but Jesus Christ, look at that. Tore that car up, man. I hate turn 10 Microsoft put Forza on the shelf. Did they come back? They need to just make a Forza Motorsport full-on racing sim like instead of Forza. My favorite Final Fantasy is Final Fantasy 7 for the PS1. That's my favorite one. Love that one. But also I like Final Fantasy 3 for the Super Nintendo. But also you know what? I don't think they're going to come back with another Forza Motorsport anyway. And I think that's a shame. What I think they should do, And I think this will make a lot of money if they do this. Honestly, I think they should go and talk to EA and get the Need for Speed license. Dang, almost 10,000 in penalties? Jesus Christ. Man, I gotta be careful. I'm losing all this money. But I would like for Motorsport to come back, but I didn't like the last one. The reboot I didn't like. I still like 7 over the new one. But I think they should go talk to EA. Go talk to EA and get the Need for Speed license and use their engine with the Need for Speed license. But I definitely want the Motorsport. I do want them to come back, but I think they'll make more money if they do if Turn 10 could do a Need for Speed. I think that'd be absolutely excellent. I think that'd be awesome if they could do a Need for Speed. But we all could dream, right? And I love Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa is a really good game. I play it on my PC. I have the PS4 version as well. I may need to put some of that on the channel as well. Like, to be honest, I want to do a lot more variety stuff. Like, I like the sports stuff that I'm doing. I don't have an issue with that. But I don't want to just do sports. I want to get back into the fighting games. I want to get back into the racing games. Well, racing is sport in my opinion. And I also want to get back into more action adventure games. So I want to put a lot more content on the channel. Kind of similar to what I was doing earlier, the last few months. I want to get back into that. Really want to get back into that. Now, the only thing I don't like about this New York stage, which I think is a great looking stage. It does a really good job of showing off a version of Madison Square Garden. I'm not Madison Square Garden, but Times Square. The only thing I don't like about it is these turns are hell. Gotta be really careful on these turns, because you be hitting that top speed and you can run right into the wall. And I've shown that I've done that like twice already. So I gotta pay attention to the signs. See what I mean? I just gotta pay attention to the signs when it's like the 150, so I know when to hit the brakes. And I don't need to be hitting the gas so hard anyway. Goodness. Look at my prize winner was $10,000 and I had to pay $99, you know. I had to pay $9,900 back on damaging fees. Like I like all my winnings went to the repair team. That was kind of crazy. So when I get by 50, I need to slow it down. Much better. They got Toys R Us. They got Toys R Us. I see Cadillac. Saberos. Man, I remember Saberos. They used to be like a pizza spot at my local mall back in the day. I like the logos that they got, like the storefronts and stuff. That is so neat. That's one of the reasons why I never get rid of these games. This game's got so much history and nostalgia in them. Nowadays, you get a Forza, man, they don't even want to put a logo in it without licensing issues. And then they don't want to give you all these cars, or they'll charge you for the cars that was in Forza 1, and they'll try to charge you for them cars in the new Forza. It's insane. It's like times have changed so much, man. MSN, Microsoft, Levi's, Swatch, HP, NASDAQ. Yo, they got all these logos from these old companies on here. It is Bosch. It is so cool to see that. And see, that's what I get for not paying attention. I hit my car. looking at those logos and stuff, man. But it's all good. It's all in fun, right? I'm well ahead of them, so I'm not too worried about it. It may be amazing. A lot of people in the Forza community. Well, I'm gonna read that in a second. Are talking about the same thing. Yeah, I think they need. Like, don't get me wrong. I love Forza Motorsport. Yeah, it would make it, but like, I mean, it's a monopoly, but nobody's making it. I mean, like, who's out here making a Need for Speed clone or whatever? I mean, somebody got to do it, right? I mean, they don't even have to make it exclusive. They just need the license. They just need the name. They just need the name. Just get the Need for Speed name. You know, I think they would do excellent with it. Because I'm gonna take it. EA's not. I don't think EA's ever coming out with another Need for Speed. I truly. I think when EA was bought out by the Saudis, a lot of their IPs are going to sit dormant. A lot of EA IPs are going to sit dormant. NBA Live never coming back. I don't think NBA Live will ever come back again. Need for Speed, I think they're done. I mean, they just got rid of the WRC team, and I mean, they got rid of the Codemaster crew. They got rid of all the people who did the racing stuff. You know, not the Need for Speed racing stuff. I'm talking about the sim racing stuff. When they had the Need for Speed shifts, they bought out the guys from Slightly Mad Studios, and then they end up getting rid of them. You know, so it's a lot. Like, the EA is about to get rid of all their stuff that they're barely going to keep anything that they have. I'm actually surprised Madden is still a thing, to be honest, and it's not just because, you know, EA and the exclusive license. I'm just literally just talking about the fact that EA is bought out by the Saudis, and the Saudis are basically just going to do whatever they want to with those IPs, and I believe they're just going to sit on them. So somebody need to go over there and just say, look, we need to let us get Need for Speed, you know, let us get NBA Live, you know, let us get such and such. You know, I think they still come out of the Mass Effect, right? You know, so that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of their stuff, they're just sitting on it. I don't see them doing anything with it. All right, come on, let's see if we can get this last one, man. Now, last time I messed up on this one with the Lotus Elise, so I need to be very careful driving this car. Pastoral, Sparko. Just looking at all the logos that's on here that I can recognize. HKS. Some Japanese stuff. Well, we are in Tokyo, so. IMS. Magnantini Monterelli. Alright, this is where I messed up. No, this ain't where I messed up at, but this is where you can mess up. I gotta be very careful turning this, making this turn right here. Excellent. That's how you do it. Great turn. right, let's go. Ooh. Oh, I almost hit the wall. That was close. Dang it. Ah! Back up, back up, back up. Go, 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 go. Get out of the way. Oh, that Mazda just flew. That Mazda just flew by me. Oh, come on. I got 3 laps, but... Man, I could have got all gold in all of these. I can still catch him, though. Oh, he is floating. He is floating. Now, come on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to catch him. My car is too damaged. Yeah, I'm turning to the left. Oh, man, I hate driving in Tokyo. He's 4 seconds up. Really? Oh my goodness. Well, I just gotta make sure I get a... Man, you riding too slow. You need to move. I can't believe I clipped that one side up here. All right, last lap. Yeah, that Mazda's way ahead of us. I saw my paint on the wall. That is so cool. This game is so far ahead of its time, man. This game is so far ahead of its time. Oh, that messed me up. At least I can get a bronze. I gotta at least stay in third. At the very least, try to stay in third place. But this steering is horrible right now. Wait a minute. Oh! Oh man, we're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. Everybody messed up. Now I'm in 5th. Hold on, I'm gonna read your thing in a second. Yeah, all right. Yo, this was a rough one. Made it in 4th place. Just like the last time I played in Tokyo. I hate Tokyo. I can see why they buy all of these companies, only get rid of them. It's a shame that I remember EA big. They should keep NBA, should make NBA Street again. 2K just needs to do better with offline features. Somebody needs to make an arcade game. I can't agree with that. I only made 1181. Tore my car up.
Yeah, somebody needs to make an arcade game. I do believe that. I can agree with that. Somebody needs to make an arcade game and do something with that, because that is sorely missing in gaming in general. So I got gold in all of these, but the last one I didn't get. I didn't get nothing. Same thing that happened when I played in the other one. This one right here. I think it was mid-engine. Yeah, I did the same thing. 2 out of 3 races complete. Yeah. Let me see. Let me look at this. Yeah, this is the same one. Yeah, it was the same one. I don't want to do that one again. I want to see what's the next. What's the next I can do? I just did that one. I can do Club Mustang. I could do heavyweight. You can get a V12 Aston Martin. Okay. Well, I haven't done none of the Z cars. I'll do this one. Well, I don't own a car, so I need a Nissan or a Fairlady. Well, it look like we're going to buy a car then. Yeah, let's go buy a car. Let's go get a Nissan. They're almost about the same, right? There's the Fairlady 350Z Skyline. I don't too much care for this 350Z though. I just don't like how it looks. It just looks weird. But it is faster though. Well, I gotta make sure. Is it the 350C again? I don't lost train of thought. I don't know what car I'm supposed to get again. So it's open the Nissan Z cars, the 350Z or the Fairlady Z. Okay, 350 or the Fairlady. I lost train of thought that quick. 350Z or Fairlady, 350Z or Fairlady. So I can get one of these two. Well, I might just bite the bullet and just get the 350Z. Wish I had another color though. Well, I can change the color. It's not a problem. Yeah, I can yeah, I can change the color. I'm not worried about that. I like that color though. I'm gonna rock with that. Do they have another one like that? That's close, but nah. I think that's the only one they got like that. With the different colors. I'm gonna get some upgrades. I don't want to upgrade too much, but I at least want to get into the club. Yeah, I at least want to do club sport. I'm a club sport everything. I need a super, okay. I don't have any turbo installed, because turbos, oh, right here, turbocharger, okay, that's what it is, okay. But I don't need that. Intercooler.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. Okay. Window tint. Oh, I forgot I could do like some custom bumpers. Oh, those it gets rid of my speed. That actually makes the car faster. Well, since I started with Nismo, I might as well get everything Nismo, right? Well, now I got 7.3. But it does help with the rear, the cornering and stuff a little bit. It doesn't do too much difference. Very little. Yeah, I'm not gonna put one on there. Roll cage, do I really need one? No, why not? All right, so we're gonna rock with this. Drivetrain. Okay, I can do club sport on all this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll do club sport on all of this. That's fine. Whoa, what jumped to S? All right, whatever. I know this is gonna jump, but these aren't club sport tires. I don't need to suit my car up this bad, right? Yeah, I'll just get the Y-rated tires. 15% off of those? Why you didn't tell me? I would have sell these back. I know I ain't getting that much back for them, but hell, I'll get 15% off of both of these. Okay. Well, I'm always going to get the dock specs then. So I got an S3 car. This is insane. I ain't mean for a car to be this fast, but hey, it is what it is. All right. Let's see if I can actually do something with this. Opponents in the B class and I'm an S. It's gonna be like a little OP, right? Well, I mean, I do have. Okay, I got 4, 3, 2, 2, and 2. Okay. I mean, I do have the difficulty up, so they're gonna be driving pretty good either way. It's not like I'm gonna be smoking them or anything. Even when my other car was better than the other ones, I had trouble with them. So that's one thing about this game, though. It is very easy to like soup up all your cars and just race and beat everybody. That's why I try to keep some form of difficulty level like right there. And it does make it interesting. I mean, I end up getting between 1st and 4th place, you know, so that's not too bad. I always like to play a game, get me somewhat of a challenge. Always want a challenge. Oh, this thing looks sexy, man. Yo, this car looks nice. Oh yeah, they're not gonna catch me. I ain't know I made it. I ain't know I made this car this OP. But they're not gonna catch me. I mean, they're keeping it. They're there a little bit, but I don't think they're gonna catch me. As long as I drive straight, I should be good.
Whoa. Gotta be careful driving this thing. Oh, the track is wide open. It's wide open like that. That's pretty cool. There we go. And they still got, I still gotta drive, I still gotta drive pretty clean, man, because they're like right there still. That's one lap. I'm pulling away from him now. They're 5 seconds behind. Let's go. Come on, okay, I'm about to say, what's going on? All right, 2 seconds. 4 seconds ahead. Okay. Who you telling? Corporate greed is the worst. But it's no reason why these games should be the way they are. These games should be just something to jump onto, have fun, and have cool mechanics. And if you want to throw some monetization in there, that's cool. But make it worth our time. These people be nickel and diming us for like the smallest stuff. It's ridiculous. It's really sad how bad it is. Oh, don't get me started on PGA 2K23. I bought that game and I don't even have. I don't even play it. 21 was so much better. And I haven't even touched 25 yet. I hate modern titles like PGA 2K23, NBA 2K Forza Motorsport 23. You can't play career offline. It's like you get half the game. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get half the game. I agree. It's one of the reasons why I haven't played the new Forza yet. I think I touched it for probably about 10 minutes just to see what it was like. And I went right back to Forza 7. It's a pretty solid run overall. It's pretty bad, man. So we're gonna go to the peninsula, and then
I always got to go to Tokyo at some point, and Tokyo has been kicking my behind all night. Silverstone's not bad, though. Hold on, let me move this desk out the way. Let me get this desk out of the way. All right, I had to get that desk out of the way. All right, that's a little better. The Z32, I didn't even know that was a thing on here. A 1972 240Z. Man, I'm gonna have to check that out. Hold on a second. I'm getting hot. All right, that's better. All right, let's get it. Hold on. Make sure this is right. Yeah. Yeah, that's why another reason why I just stopped really playing like the newer games. One thing I will say, kudos to Madden and NCAA. They keep the online stuff intact. The offline stuff intact. You can still play those games just like their PS2 games. Still play all the modes. As far as I know, you can still do all that stuff. It's not tied to online. Stuff for Ultimate Team, but I mean, who cares about Ultimate Team, right? Personally, I think Ultimate Team needs to be its own separate game all by itself, and let Madden stay a simulation. It's just a pure football game, and give those kids or those grown people who like to buy these cards, give them their own game to play, and they'll never have to make another game. They can keep that ongoing just like any other live service. I don't think I ever drove on this track. I haven't done this in a long time. I don't remember this track. And I completed this game. Well, I semi-completed this game. A lot of these tracks I didn't play. I let the Drivatar do it. But I do know this track is on Forza. It's on another Forza, I know that. But I don't remember playing that on this. It just looks different. I know it's been a while since I played this game to this extent. But I am smoking these guys. Jesus Christ. I didn't know I was gonna beat them this bad. The last time I played, it wasn't this bad. The last race, I'm up probably like 10 seconds on them. Yeah, look at that car behind, 10 seconds. Look at that. That's crazy. Well, yeah, well, like I was saying, this is one of the reasons why I just continue to. This is one reason why I continue to play games like this. I still keep my old consoles. It's because of stuff like that. I wouldn't know what I'd do with myself if I still had. If I only had like a PlayStation 5 and I got to deal with online stuff all the time. I would pull my damn hair out. The little that I have left. I would pull my hair out. It would be like really, that would be really frustrating. Like with this Xbox right here, I can just cut it on. I don't have to worry about any type of login or connection to the internet. I just get on here and I just play. No worries. I don't have to worry about a friends list. I don't have to worry about any tabs to tell me I need to buy this or buy that. I just cut it on, put the game in, and I'm good.
And it's a shame that gaming has not gotten back to that. Even with PC, you cut on Steam, you go to the Steam store, that's the first thing you see, something to buy. Man, I am up like 17 seconds on these guys. That's insane. I didn't know I was going to be that far ahead. They haven't even finished yet. Look at that. I know I don't play it, but I definitely see the Saudis not doing anything with the Sims franchise. Yeah, that's another one. That's another one. The Sims franchise, Need for Speed, Burnout. The Burnout Paradise is an excellent game. They're not going to do nothing with that. I hear they're still doing something with Mass Effect. Dragon Age. You know, all of those IPs. What's the other one? Or BioWare is going in general, I think. So it's like, it's pretty rough, man. But somebody needs to go over there and buy the Sims. They need to buy Need for Speed. They need to go buy NBA Live. Like, hell, I mean, somebody needs to do something with what's going on, because it's pretty ridiculous on what EA, like a lot of people were like somewhat celebrating that the Saudis bought EA, but I was looking at it from the standpoint like, yo, NBA Live is never coming back. They have no interest in bringing in a basketball game, especially when they see 2K and see what 2K is doing. And I would love for NBA Live to come back, because I was a fan of Live 19. I thought Live 19 was pretty solid. I had no issue with Live 19. I mean, I think they just needed some injuries, you know, in the game, but for the most part, the game was all right. I enjoyed it. I was a fan of Live 15. Now 16 and 18. 18 was all right, but 16, I couldn't stand 16, and 14 was a mess. All right, we back on Tokyo. Let's see if I can do something with this now. My third time on here with the third car. Don't mess up. Hey, there's Epson up there. I didn't know that. Epson printers. My wife loves Epson printers because she does crafts and stuff, so she loves Epson printer. All right, there's no excuses now. Your car is too good. You better not run into anything. Come on. Let's get it. But if Take-Two bought The Sims, I think that'd be really neat. Now, this is the thing about that though. If Take-Two buys The Sims, if they buy The Sims, I think it'll be a long time before we see something from them, because their games, they spread out their games so much, they're not the same Take-Two as they used to be. I think they could have been coming out with a lot of really solid titles this past 15 years. But they stuck their head, you know, into the GTA 5, you know what, to the point where GTA 5 has been a game that came out 13 years ago, and they're still trying to make money off of that thing. People don't realize that GTA 5 is a PlayStation 3 game. You know, it's an Xbox 360 game. And it's a shame that they haven't evolved from that. And even with Red Dead 2. Red Dead 2 was an excellent game, but it seemed like they didn't evolve from that either. They kind of just let that one to die, and they tried to do an online situation with that, and that's why the game kind of died off. They should have never tried to do it online with that when you know everybody's on GTA 5 online. You should have just what they should have done, they should have just let Red Dead 2 ride, probably make a couple of add-ons for it, like they did in the old school days, do a couple of add-ons, and possibly, now I know this is a stretch, possibly try to make a third one or another game like Bully, or probably we should have made another Manhunt or the Warriors. Hell, they should have just even tried to make another Midnight Club or a table tennis. But what they do is they put their hands all in one basket, and they put their hand all in one basket, and they sit on all of these IPs. They literally sit on them, and these are money-making IPs. They made so much money off GTA 5, they could have got another whole nother studio to come in to help develop another Bully, or they could have developed another Manhunt. They could have done another Max Payne. I think Remedy did Max Payne. Never mind, but they could have did something like that. And that's what really make me look at Take-Two with a side eye, because everybody glazed them for what they did with GTA 5 and what they're going to do with GTA 6, but people don't realize that they robbed us. They robbed us out of probably about 4 or 5 games in the last, 15 years. There's no reason why we shouldn't have got another Bully. There's no reason why, we should have got another Midnight Club. Because we should have got another table tennis. And I think if they would have did another table tennis, I think that game would have done phenomenal if they did another table tennis. You talking about GTA or Rockstar or Take-Two getting into esports? Let them would have made another table tennis. That game would have been in esports. They could have did some tournaments with that. They could have did so much with table tennis. But that game is locked to the Xbox 360. And I think you can play it on your Xbox if you have a physical copy. I think they sell it digital too. But yeah, I have a physical copy. Oh man, I hit the same spot again. I have a physical copy of it, but there's no reason why they couldn't have made another table tennis. That game would have did bonkers. Because I can tell you right now, I know a lot of people would have loved to play a game like that online. Look like I'm gonna win this one, but I still hit wall. I'm still hitting the wall. I like this 350Z though. This thing is moving. But yeah, that's the main problem with what's going on with the industry in general. They want our money so bad, they're scared. They're scared to make more games to get that money. They rather make one game, and that one game basically try to milk us out of our pockets. Finally beat Tokyo. And it's a shame that it's like that. Manhunt Bully will be a lot of controversy from those 2 politicians who love to point fingers at video game violence. But I will buy live. But who will buy live, and who will be able to compete with 2K and Sony? Table tennis is awesome. This is the thing. If somebody buy live, they need to change it from what it is. Live needs to come out with their own basketball game to be like how it was back in the day. If you go back and look at NBA Live 05, you look at Live 06, you look at, NBA Live 03, they need to get back into a game where it's more user-friendly, a little more kid-friendly. And it doesn't have to be like NBA Street or nothing like that, but it has to be like a blend of kind of how it was back in 2005. Like, we knew that NBA Live was like a simulation arcade style game. You didn't really take it serious, but you had fun with it. They need to go back. So whoever picks up NBA Live need to do that, because you're not going to beat 2K in the simulation space. You're not going to do that. Now, as far as Manhunt and Bully, the politicians just going to have to eat it. I'm sorry, they're just going to have to eat it, because we already got Mortal Kombat. We already got all these other violent games that are out there. They just need to take it for what it is. I mean, those days of being outraged by video games is they're long gone. Every time they try to talk down about video game violence, it doesn't work no more. Like, some of them still try, but it doesn't work. So they're just gonna have to take an L on that. That's not gonna fly. So Manhunt and Bully will be just fine in gaming today. in my opinion. Now I can see where Bully. I can see where Bully could be a problem, because you know how things are nowadays with people and kids and school and mental health. I can see where that could be a problem. But Manhunt shouldn't be a problem. But that's just my take. This car drives so good. Not only that it's fast, it handles very well. I'm getting around these corners pretty solid. I'm still a little reckless, but it's working. But like you said at the end, table tennis. I think table tennis will be absolutely great. Is that did I say that right? I think it would be great for today's gaming. I think table tennis is definitely needed. Everybody can make their own avatar. They can go online and play against somebody. I think that would be great. And the reason why I think that a lot of people, I mean, not a lot of people, the industry is overlooking one game that's actually doing fairly well in that space is Mario Tennis. Mario Tennis Fever, a lot of people don't talk about it, but that game is actually pretty good and people are having fun with it. So if you make a table tennis, it'll work. But I do think with NBA Live, what they need to do is just make it a arcade style game that's not like NBA Street. It has to have that appeal like it did back in the day when NBA Live was a simulation game, but it had arcade feels to it. Like NBA Live 03, NBA Live 05, those are perfect examples of those type of games. And those games are needed because, I mean, let's face it, only reason why a lot of people are still playing these Maddens and 2Ks is because those are the only games out there. If they give them an alternative with the license, people will gravitate to those games too. But it has to be unique. It has to be different. It has to be in its own, it has to be in its own type of uniqueness and likeness. Because even back then, Live did very well for themselves. Live did very well for themselves throughout, even all the way up to Live 10. Because what hurt NBA Live, believe it or not, what hurt NBA Live was the fact that what they did with NBA Elite 11. It wasn't necessarily because 2K was that type of competition. What it was they did NBA Elite 11 and never recovered. They never recovered. If they would have, if 2K, and I'm sorry, if NBA Live would have just continued the path that they were on with Live 10, they would have been okay to this day. I firmly believe that. Because Live 10 was a solid basketball game. NBA Elite 11 was garbage. And then I don't even want to talk about Live 13. Live 13 is just, I never played Live 13, but when I looked at it, you could look at it, and when it played, you could tell that the game was just not, ready. And it looked like it was going to be a digital only game. And the game just looked so bad. So when Live 14 came out, it was kind of like the pickup from Live 13, but just a little more polished. But they polished that game and it still was that bad. Now Live 15, they stepped it up. Live 15 was a really good basketball game. And then they stepped back again with Live 16, and Live 16 was just about as bad as 14. They didn't come out with 17, and 18 and 19 came out, which was okay. I like 19. I'm a fan of, Live 15 and 19. But Live can't go back into the space where 2K is. They're going to have to do something different. So I got a 1972. Oh, look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I'm a big fan of cars. I'm a big fan of cars. But this 1972 Fairlady is nice. Oh, that is beautiful. That yellow banana color, that is nice. I love that. Dang, that looks good. What time is it? 11:50? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna probably get ready to close it out. That'll be it till midnight. I got 10 minutes. Let's see if I can do this one more time. Let's see if I can do this one more time. And see if I can win this. Five, eight. I'm gonna see if I can win this because last time I messed up, and I should have won this one because I beat all of them except for Tokyo because Tokyo was kicking my behind. Let's do Tokyo one more time, and then after that, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm trying to be done by 12. 12 Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast, so. And I'll definitely be back tomorrow. Definitely will be back tomorrow. I don't know what we're gonna be streaming, but we'll be streaming something. All right, let's see if we can do this. All right, 2 laps. All right, we should have won the last one. I clipped the wall and it messed me up. This time, let's see if I can do this. Oh, this car feels so different since I'm not using that 350Z now. I am moving a little bit better though. Yeah, I agree. And the thing about it is, All Pro Football did sell very well. Well, I'm gonna get back to your comment in a second. Sports games will be different place if the public buy a generic title like EA lacks direction. They'll do something for 3 years only to scrap it. And then, yeah, they'll scrap it and they'll put it back in like it's new. Yeah, they'll definitely do that. Well, he just darted past me. Dang, I wasn't even paying attention. Don't tell him I'm getting second place because of you. Come back here, Vauxhall. You know what? I'm gonna start over. I'm gonna restart. Nah, I got distracted reading the comment. But yeah, the thing about it is, All Pro Football actually sold pretty well. I think it ended up selling almost 500,000 copies. But the problem with that, they had to recoup more money back because they owed all the legends. I think they had to pay the legends back or something. I mean, that's the word. I don't know for certain. But they didn't make a profit off the game because of the legends they had to pay. I think that game had to sell a few million. But even with the generic brand, it sold 400,000 copies. And honestly, I don't think they needed the legends in the game. They could have did their own thing and make their own fictitious players, and I think it would have been fine. Make your own fictitious players and give it a franchise mode, it would have been fine. But see, that's one thing. This is the thing about gaming in general. A lot of companies don't like to do anything that's unique. They try to do everything safe. They want to do something that they know that will make money. They don't want to do anything that they have to take a risk, and that risk comes back and be a profit. They don't do that no more. This is not like the 90s. It's not like in the 90s. A lot of these games that were made in the 90s, they didn't know if these games were going to sell. They were just making a game off of a idea and a dream. And that's where a lot of these companies, they forget about that stuff. Too many corporate suits and stuff. They're getting away of all of that. They want to figure out, well, what's my return on investment? And if it ain't a certain percent, they don't want no part of it, which is pretty sad, because you can't worry about a return on investment when you're being creative and making art. And that's what these games are. A lot of people don't realize that these games are art. You look at what's on the screen right now. Look at this. This is a racing game, but this is an artistic replication of Tokyo. It may be somewhat authentic to the T in some places, but a lot of this stuff is art, man. And they lose the plot. They lost the plot of what they're supposed to be about, to the point where now they want to get AI to get in the way of that art. And that's the biggest problem. And then they turn around and wonder why games like Expedition 33 and Elden Ring and all these other games that are AA titles, they do well. Because the AA titles are ran by people by a group of people who want to take a risk, and they have a dream of making a good game. All right, it looks like I'm going to be in first place on this one. I'm a second ahead. As long as I don't do anything silly on these last few turns, I should be okay. Because Tokyo has been giving me hell all night. Nice. There we go. Came back and got it. That wasn't easy, because that guy's like right behind me. He's like right behind. Look at the total lap. Like the total time, 3:59. I beat him by half a second. No damage. Wow, no damage on that run. Nice. Okay, so I get the Lancia Stratos. I remember this. Where I remember this car from? I think I remember driving this car in Gran Turismo 4. Okay, cool. All right, so I need to get on this. I did 3 out of 4. I'm not gonna do that now. It's 11:58. But I got pretty much all of those for the most part. I did 9 out of 10 on point to point. I just need to, I got a silver in this. Oh, the 911. Yeah. Those cars are fast on that one. And then this one is in Skyline. Okay, so I got to get that. That's point to point. Amateur, professional. I haven't started the championship series yet. Let me, did I do anything professional so far? Okay, I did do the low power. Okay. And I did D class, which I got the bronze in that. Okay. So I still got some work to do. But that's cool. Level 23. And now I am at 24% in the career. I did all that, I only get 3% more. But Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. And man, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. I streamed this at 1440p, and it seemed like it was okay. I had a couple of error messages, but it's telling me that I need to put it down to 1080p. I don't know. Maybe I need a whole different stream key. I don't know. Yeah. Oh. I got the wrong settings on here. I need to change my latency. Okay, I'll do that next time, and I should be fine then. Because I got an ultra low latency, and that's why it's okay. Fine. I don't think maximum football is going to be what we want due to lack of fun. I agree. I think maximum football is just not going to be where it should be, not where we want it to be. Because I think their ideas and their vision is so good to the point where it should be a really solid football game if they get enough people. If they had enough backing, but they don't. So I can agree with that. Unless another company picks them up or whatever, maximum football is going to be exactly where it is. And to be honest, they're kind of in a tough spot now. Because when Maximum Football came out, we were looking in a space where football gaming wasn't up to par. Now, you can make an argument that Madden and NCAA are okay. They're not good. They're not great. But I think they're okay. They're good enough to say, hey, if I buy this game and want to run a few years on franchise or dynasty, I think I can get my money's worth, and I think I can have fun. That wasn't the case like 3 years ago. That wasn't the case 5 years ago. So Maximum is in a tough spot because a lot of people, they're getting a football fix now. Like for me, I've started playing Madden 26 in NCAA football 26. Well, college football 26. I started playing that this last few months, and I'm content with the way it is. Do I want a better game? Yes. But that was my first time playing any of those games from EA Sports in probably like 4 or 5 years. I think I touched a little bit of Madden 22 and 23. And after that, I haven't played none of Madden 24. I played very little of Madden 25, but I haven't played this much of Madden or college football in a very long time. So a lot of people could pretty much be content. So Maximum is kind of in a tough spot. You know? Because EA has given us just enough to say, all right, I'm okay with that game. But yeah, I just learned something new just now. Because I'm looking at my 1440p right now, and okay, that it don't look bad. It's just, let me see. I see the error in it. I see why it says error. Because I'm looking at it on here, and on my phone it looks fine. Yeah, on my phone it looks fine. But I mean, I guess because on my computer, I'm streaming on this computer at the same time, so it doesn't help, right? So that wouldn't be a good idea to say that's a good metric. But on my phone, it looks fine. But I know what I need to do. I need to change one thing when I stream again. Because this ultra low latency, yeah, that's pretty rough. I need to change that. But it's all good. I'm gonna get out of here. It's a little bit after midnight. I appreciate you, Zenith, for chatting with me. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Who else was here? Let's go back. Jared Green was here. I appreciate you, Jared. And anybody else who was in the stream and didn't say anything. You know, we had a few people here and just watched. And I really appreciate it. But I'm gonna get out of here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow with another stream and we'll go from there. All right, y'all. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed and y'all have a good night. Peace.